So, for everybody else on Facebook and YouTube, let me know if that's working. There may be something going on there. It looks like it's all set. And let's begin right away. True Self-Healing is joined. Momashari is joined. And there we go. So let's begin right away. Help with lymph. So Arlene, Carol, lymph, edema, kidneys, thank you. Probably exacerbated by the hot weather, I'm sure. Receding gums, all these things. So we do a 3-part process. Let's look to the brain. Brain command points, brain stem command points. Blood flow, nerve flow, T3 for the lymph, T7 for the lymph. Good to see you, Carol. Speak truth, your soul needs it. That's it. And let's just do a quick test. I can say something in this app. Hello, everyone. Looks like it went to 3 locations, YouTube and 2 on Facebook. Seems to be connected. So again, T1 to T8 for the lymph as well. And it kicked me out of my website. There we go, weekly Tongren. And welcome, Angelic Lights. And we will tap to see for perfect blood. So let's continue on. And grounding, let some more lymph work. So do some quick lymph drainage. 2 places on the neck, 2 places in the armpits, and 2 places in the inguinal area. For the lymph, tune up. Hello, Angelic Lights. Nice to see you. Okay. So let's tap for arthritis, insomnia, edema in legs and feet. Hip is good. And also for poor blood circulation, left side of the brain for Leonard. Red light or near-infrared light therapy would be a good option for you. Leonard? Insomnia, I would recommend sunrise sunlight. Reset your circadian rhythms. Okay. So let's really focus. By the way, we have two biophoton generators with us today, joining us from Woburn, Massachusetts, and they will be with us from now on. So let's work on T1, T8 arthritis. Very interesting newbie. One thing you can do for edema for anyone, especially in this hot weather where we lose electrolytes, take the size of a sesame seed in Celtic salt, ideally, or Himalayan salt, and put it into maybe 12 ounces of water and drink that. You'll fix your sodium potassium pumps, increase your alkalinity, and balance out your electrolytes. And also help for edema. For edema, you can also massage castor oil on your legs, warm castor oil. And then grounding for interesting newbie. And let's just check in, make sure all the technology is working. Okay, and great, Catherine. Yep. Ouchie indeed. Okay. So let's work on the people on social media here. Woman in Texas with intestine removed. She must probably has a colostomy bag, I'm presuming. Heart and jaw for Florida. Okay. Sounds good. And then Catherine, any advice preventing sore knees from rebounding? And do not impact bouncing. Wow. So you don't even get air going? Wow. Feet stay flat on the rebounder. Must be about your knees being not bending enough. I've tried with locked knees. No. And bent knees. Yeah. Locked knees, no good. All right, let me think that through. Well, it must be about the knees, not the rebounder then. That's my guess. So let's think about what we can do for the knees. Blood flow to the brain. We'll work on the intestines. And for Laura. And again, congratulations, Laura, on all your successes lately. Command points of the brain, including the pituitary, for the suprachiasmatic nucleus, which manages our circadian rhythms. Say that 10 times, and you get a free ticket for Tongren Thursday nights. Oh, a stabilizing bar. I use a stabilizing bar. Yep. Stabilizing bar would be a good way to go. Or you could try it with handstands instead. Gentle ones, handstands, instead of using your feet. So you just kind of push and like that. Try that. What do you think? Blood flow, nerve flow, intestines. Let's do 3 parts. Stomach area. T9, left side. Intestines, T11, T12, L4, L5. T5 for the heart. T3, 4, 5, and 6 for the jaw area. And then CV4. CV4 for the intestines as well for the woman in Texas. Good luck with all that. Yeah, Catherine, I think a bar would be the best option. But let's look at the knees. Do you have knees when you're walking or going up and down stairs? Or is it just the rebounder? Because that could also be related to your hips. But rebounding is really good. And then grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And let me do a quick look. You had your request. Just on the rebounder. Okay. Okay, let's see. Send me the invoice for the book. Oh, yeah, book. Yep, let me write that down. I didn't do it. Book for Sherry. Yep. The book is mid-August, looking like. Yep, mid-August, mid-delays. I didn't realize professional proofreading and all that stuff would take so long. Okay, so Esther, let's work on Esther right now. Joint pain, strengthening bladder, neuropathy to hands, blood flow to the brain. ALLAY is a great pain salve. Extra strength for pain. And for me, I've been okay. Haven't watched any Masterpiece Theater. I gotta get caught up on all that. Joint pain, T1 to T8. For the hands, brachial plexus. My guess is you're not landing equally with both legs on the rebounder. That's my guess. And it's creating imbalance, and it might be because your hips aren't aligned either. That might be another issue. So they're hitting at different times. Then they're going to have torquing tension on the knees as opposed to walking. S1 to S5 for the bladder for Esther. Can you do a handstand, Catherine? And for Catherine, medulla, cardiovascular, eyes, swelling in both legs, not just ankles anymore. Versus some easy movements on rebounding. For your knees, Susan Lee recommends nettles. Nettles for edema is a good option. So I've started some teas. You definitely need some kidney support. Bladder 54, good for the knees and the kidneys. So let's do those right now for Esther and Catherine. Ouchie. Oh, good. Bladder 54 for the knees. Definitely would massage castor oil up from the spleen 6 up to the knees. Do the ouch point on the knees, stomach 36 for Catherine. CV4 for the bladder for Esther. And then grounding liver 3, kidney 1, spleen 6, extra for the edema. I would use a dash of Celtic salt in 12 ounces of water to balance out your electrolytes and you support your kidneys. That would be a good option. Okay, Leonard, let's work on all of these things. Preventing sore knees. Swimming is a good option too to support the knees as well. I wouldn't give up on the rebound yet. Definitely get a bar, or maybe there's a place you can put it where you can reach something, so it will take the pressure off the knees but increase the lymph drainage capabilities. So let's continue on for everyone. Blood flow to the brain, more blood circulation. Caring creature, that's Leonard GB17, big time. Let's do it. So we do 3 blood supplies for Leonard. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and you're probably hearing my fan. T1 to T8. I say, 3 blood supplies for Leonard. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. And again, GV17. I'll just put this on low. Hopefully not too loud for everyone. Let me know if it is. I don't have an air conditioner here. So let's work in G for perfect blood, lymph, and strong immune system. Also, Catherine, for the eyes, I've been getting some good results with the 2-part process. One is NAC drops for the eyes. Number 2 is near infrared light therapy from very specialized bulbs developed in the 1800s. T1 to T8 for strong immune system. Sherry. TB13 for Laura for calm and work your mind. And much abundance, more abundance. You're doing great. Perfect blood, T1. Perfect blood, GB39. Perfect blood, spleen, T7. T3 for the lymph, T7 for the lymph as well. And again, GB13 for Laura. And then grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Great to see you guys. I got a note here to take care of that for your book copy. It looks like it will be, what day is today? 18, 19. And hello for Augustina. How was your trip? I hope my hands weren't too strong for her neck, but we wanted to get rid of that blockage. So I hope you're doing okay. I'm glad you like your shirt. I got your great picture, Augustina. You didn't say anything about the chocolate. It's a different kind. You might not like it. Kids might not like that kind of chocolate, but that's okay. Glad you had a good and safe trip and you're okay. So we will work with Collective Creation and Maria for Augustina. And I think Instagram is doing something. And we'll start it up again. Okay, Instagram is back. Too high. Yep. Come on, Instagram, you can do it. Instagram is having problems. Who owns Instagram now? Isn't that's by our buddy Zuckerberg, or I forget his name. Let's look to the brain. Brain command points. For Augustina, 3 blood supplies. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery. It seems Instagram is not going to help us today. But let's take a look. Go live. 3, 2, 1. There was nobody there anyway, but anyway, hopefully I am now live. Yes, now it's working. Three blood supplies for Augustina. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. And for collected creation, body twitches. So increase your B12 dramatically, it should be sublingual. I would just double whatever you're taking. It should always be sublingual, otherwise it's a waste, and that will help with your MS as well. Twitches is because the nerves are injured or damaged. So alpha-lipoic acid, folic acid, and B12, those three things for nerve regeneration and support, and then wheatgrass concentrate on the hands and the feet. So GB17 for Augustina. Pippin the cat, welcome back. Fractured head of humerus right side. No way. I did that. If you need any help, lots of pain? Yeah, man, that was painful. But depending upon the injury, hopefully you don't have to have surgery. What I would do as soon as possible, number one, of course, do Tongren. Number two is laser therapy to heal quickly. Number three is the 7-stage Spencer technique to remobilize the shoulder. I had zero use of my right arm. Yes, this one. Zero. And now this is my right arm within 6 weeks, back to work as a body worker. So keep that in mind. Let me know if you get that message. She loved the t-shirt and they had a good trip back home. Great. Thank you. So happy to hear. Let's keep working. Keep the castor oil on the base of the neck. Keep that circulation when we tap. Let's do it right now. We're actually going to tap for craniosacral fluid to keep the pressure away. And let me know if you guys hear from Santino or Mauricio. So let's do the brainstem, not the brainstem, but the craniosacral fluid as well for Augustina. From the crystal palace to the tailbone. Anyone in the Boston area, I will be on my monthly trip to Boston College Radio. WZBC, Zebra, Boston Charlie. Zulu, Boston Charlie, I should say. If you want to hear, call in your questions. It's live and streamed. And the microbiome for Augustina, and for detox for smoke and mold and aluminum poisoning. The best antidote for aluminum poisoning is silica, so I recommend Alta silica, or what seems maybe even better is from a website, Health Harmonic Liquid Silica, the most bioavailable silica developed in France in the 50s and 60s. But yep, get on top of that right away if you can. And clay baths. Clay baths are the perfect remedy. Blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain and command points of the brain stem. Again for Augustina, outgoing individual. But the twitching of the nerves, sensory cortex, motor cortex. Brachial plexus for the upper body nerves. Brachial plexus, lumbosacral plexus for the lower part of the nerves, and then go down to the vagus, the sciatic nerve, to the left foot truck. And then grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So let's go back over to the Facebook lab. Okay. Yes, heel toe on the rebounder, exactly. Nettles are for kidney support, not excited to try. Handstand, spleen 6 to knees for castor oil massage. Spleen 6 to knees. Yes, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we got to solve that problem. Lots of people are having edema. Definitely try some alkalizing minerals to increase the electrolytes. Just even, like I said, sesame seed worth of Celtic salt will balance out the sodium potassium balance, all those different things. It will start to increase those cellular pumps. So that's another option. And let's work also on eyes. Like I say, NAC drops that we've talked about, and the sauna.space light bulb is a winner. I have one myself. Somebody just went from 2040 to 2030 on the vision. So getting some good news from all that. Let's load to the brain. Yep, welcome back, Momashari. Instagram was having some issues. No handstands. Lymph, you have a lymph brushing as well. Infrared sauna. Let's do some more spleen 6 for Catherine. Yeah, I don't want to give up on the rebounder. Causing knee problems. Let's solve that problem. Nettles are for kidney support. Yep, they're good for everything. Nettles and dandelion. That would be a good batch. Nettles and dandelion, but nettles is perfect for the kidneys. Maybe you could, if it's your apartment, put in a bar that comes out of the wall to hold on to. Don't tell your landlord. And then you can hold on to that. That might help as well. I was going to say put a chair on the rebounder, but that doesn't really solve the problem. Sounds dangerous too. So let's tap for macular degeneration, wipe both eyes. And you're having improvements, Dorothy Mansfield Marshall. Over the last few times, you said you had some improvement. Okay. And then grounding, but for the eyes. Let's do everything for the eyes. Facial artery for the eyes. Trigeminal nerve for the eyes. ouch point for the eyes and the blood supply and the nerve supply for the eyes. 3, and the organ for the eyes. T9, liver. Okay. The other idea, Catherine, they have these, and sometimes they have copper. What they do is they take pressure away from your knee. They basically have a hole where the knee is, and they have a support above and below. And oftentimes they have copper to give extra energy for the area. That's another idea as well. Make sure they're really warm before you get on the rebounder. That's another idea. Warm them up first so they're not cold. And let's go to ground, liver 3 and kidney 1, and a little bit more for the macular degeneration. The eye, ouch point, and T1 to T8. And let's see who else we have here. Okay. We'll do some more detoxing. Fractured right head of humerus. Yep, I did the same thing. Yep, I did the same thing. So, fortunate buddy. Oh, yep, what I did immediately. Where are you, fortunate buddy? Fortunate buddy, yeah. What I did immediately too, I got a special comfrey poultice, and I wrapped it around to heal the bones quickly as well. So I would recommend that. And then I actually had a kind of a sling around me. So I don't know if you can see me, but I had it in there. I had a nice poultice to accelerate that. I took high amounts of silica, and I took a homeopathic symphytum homeopathic as well. And I did everything possible. Eventually I didn't need any surgery, and as you can see, my right arm recovered fine. But I would definitely do some deep packs, some deep poultices, and put them on tight on the shoulder. And red light if you can, get the circulation. So those are my tips. Yeah, it'll give you back. It's all pretty annoying, but definitely you can recover. I was out of work for 6 weeks. I had zero use of my right arm when it happened. Okay. I also did electric acupuncture. Yep, that too. It's another option. Blood flow to the brain. For Lynn, sciatic inflammation, immune, sleep apnea. Sleep apnea, you can have sleep tape at night. That'll solve that problem. Always consult your doctor first, of course. Blood flow to the brain, the right pelvic bone is impacting your sciatic, I bet. Blood flow, nerve flow to the SI joint. For yoga, do modified pigeon pose. It's good for all those areas. And a lunges, of course, always talk to your doctor first. T1 to T8 for inflammation. T1 to T8 for immune, SI joint, both sides. Sciatic, GB29. That is the sciatic point, usually the intersection right there. And for Sophia and Juliana, immune system, T1 to T8. Happy to help. And Ferris, welcome. Jolly Chatter. Aunt Linda, breast cancer. So DIM is a good option. Castral Pax is a good option. SEACT is always your number one choice. And if you have someone that can guide you through fenbendazole and ivermectin, that would be also another way to do it. Diabetic mom, Diane. T8, pancreas, that is insulin resistance. So avoid fats in your diet. Glaucoma and blurry eyesight, C3, C4, GV17. Instability when walking, also GV17, DL9. T7, blood flow, nerve flow, lumbosacral plexus for the knees, for your mom first. Left toe amputated, healing, we missed that. Also blood flow to the lower extremities and left toe. So it's all about inflammation. If you don't change your diet, you don't get in more exercise, you're going to lose more toes. I hope not, but that's what happens. It's insulin resistance. Plant-based, high-fiber, low-fat diet can reverse it. I worked at a place where they did a documentary for a book and a documentary called A Cure for Diabetes, because you can do it. It's all about inflammation. CV4 for the pancreas, CV12 for the pancreas, diabetes, CV17 for the heart. I highly recommend the SEACT on this site as well. If it becomes an affordability issue, let me know. Whatever it takes to get you better is why we're here. Liver 3 and kidney 1. Let's see. Okay, so collective creation. Number 1. I wanted to rebuild the bones, so I use either Chinese medicine or comfrey poultices on my shoulder with a wrap to heal the bones because they're pulled apart. I'm not sure what yours looks like. Mine was crushed and pushed backwards, 4-part fracture. Number 2, laser therapy for accelerating healing and stem cell regeneration. Number 3, chiropractic technique called the 7-stage Spencer technique. It moves the shoulder with isometrics in 7 directions, and it will get all the range of motion in your arm. I had 0, now I got about 95% back instead of surgery and 6 months recovery. So you can do this. We have the same exact injury, it sounds like. It sounds like you fell and hit it right here, I'm guessing. That's what I did. I fell and I hit right here directly, and it smashed and pushed back my the top of my humerus. Good luck with all that. Let me know if I can help in any way. This one I know personally. So let's think this through, Catherine. We don't want to give up on the rebounder. How about some socks, thick socks, yeah, to buffer the impact? What's your brilliant idea? Turn the rebounder on its side and rest it against the wall for stability. Lie on my back and bounce my feet against the rebounder. Yep, you could do both at the same time, could alternate left to right, and even lift feet off a rebounder for great contact. There you go. Great idea. Excellent idea. So let's do a spleen for basically a lymph tune-up. And I don't know if I told you guys about the story of the rebounder. One of the most touching stories. And we have a feedback. Moma Shari, she wears running shoes on the rebounder. Woohoo! We're getting there. What a team effort. Brilliant. And by the way, I just received earthing sneakers. It's a thing. I haven't worn them yet, but I'll bring them next time to our group. But they are sneakers you can wear, but you're still connected to the earth. And a really cool pair of socks too, but the socks are outdoor socks. So electroacupuncture is so fab. Yes. There's a guy in North Quincy. He's brilliant. He's taught all the people at NISA how to do acupuncture and orthopedics. I've seen him. He's the one that was the second main manager for the recovery of my shoulder. His name is Ping Chun. He's in North Quincy. Yeah, definitely. And he uses electroacupuncture and other things. So, yeah, good stuff. Bioelectricity. Woohoo! What a concept. So blood flow to the brain for everyone. So you turn the rebounder on its side, rest it against the wall for stability, lie on your back, and then push up. Or get a friend. You sit in the chair, you put your feet on the rebounder, and your friend bounces for you. I like your idea better. And complete tune-up. And let's do let's do a cranial sacral boost for everyone, especially with low platelets, right? It's like a plate, low platelets, and other things. Is that your, that's great. Wow, cheap date. I got the idea because there was a person with really severe autism in a wheelchair basically for life, never really moved ever. But if you're familiar with autism, those people are so hungry for movement and touch, for anything. And this person never felt any kind of movement. They were always in their wheelchair. But what a brilliant therapist did, they took this kid and they took his feet and put it on a rebounder. And then the therapist bounced the rebounder. And then the kid's legs went up and down. And he cried, literally cried, because he felt motion in his legs, probably the first time in years. So I never give up on these folks. Does a rebounder help macular degeneration? It will, because it will increase circulation. The hardest circulation in the body, the tiniest little arteries are in the eyes. So we want to get that circulation going. So we want the rebounder to be a success for you without causing any injury. So I would work on massaging the knees, work on the strength of the knees. They should be able to tolerate that. So, but they're not. So just go gentler. Try your side. Try the McGlynn technique, or the Catherine side rebounder technique, and we'll go from there. So fortunate buddy, please email me. Yes. 7. And yes, getting back to the fractured humerus. I couldn't do Tongren for a while, then I had to do it left-handed, and people probably noticed that it wasn't the same. There's so much pain with that injury, I don't know why, but I literally, in order to not have any pain while I slept, I sat in the chair in fetal position to sleep. And did not try to breathe calmly. That's the only way I could avoid pain. I tried every herbal one, and they helped a little bit. I didn't want to take any medication, so I didn't. So again, blood flow to the brain, but red light therapy for the eyes is even better from this guy here. Captain Kellogg, the good one. Light Therapeutics from the 1800s. There's a ton of stuff from the 1800s that were good. Then all of a sudden, whoosh, all this great information, all this great knowledge just wasn't released for about 50 years. Not sure what happened. Some people call it Big Pharma. One last round for everyone. Blood flow to the brain. Brain command points, and let's do cranial cycle therapy for everyone. Crystal Palace of the brain. Yes, electroacupuncture is fab. I am a big fan. I actually learned about acupuncture. My first acupuncture therapy treatment was in Manila, in the Philippines, and it was also electric as well. So again, that protocol, it seems to be working to help someone's eye to recover. NAC drops plus full spectrum light bulb therapy. They're all good, but this is a special one. It's a medical grade one as well. And the question is, the Crystal Palace of the brain, is that the pineal? It's all of them. It's the pineal, hypothalamus, pituitary. It's a little box of super powerful glands and brain organs. So it's the Crystal Palace. It is also the seat of the target. When people do meditation, they circulate energy up and down the spine to gather in the Crystal Palace as a generator. So when it gets enough speed, it will generate enough energy to go through the crown chakra to connect you to the universe and oneness and the cosmic Tao, and you will be enlightened. That's the Crystal Palace. So let's continue. Crystal Palace to the tailbone. Sacral 1 to 5, tailbone 1 to 4. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And let's do another round. Make sure if anyone has jumped in. Woohoo! We could do it on our Thursday night class, but hey, nobody left for the class after that. So is Michael and Tracy, you have the adult biophoton healer. Is that the same one that I have? The small one, or is it a bigger one? How cool. So let's work for Michael and Tracy while we're here. Blood flow to the brain. Same one. Yeah, they're brilliant. So for the rest of the summer, I'm going to have a tour, a healing tour. I'm going to be going to a special coil-based Tesla bed in Vermont, a special healing, spinal healing in Londonderry, New Hampshire. I'm going to go to an EE system in Dedham. I'm going to go to New Hampshire for a special PEMF. I'm kind of connecting to all these amazing healers. T1 to T8 for connective tissue. It's all about the mitochondria. I'm a big fan of those biophoton healers. They are really, really smart. And I actually found and looked at the ingredients. A lot of it is based upon next generation Wilhelm Reich technology, it seems like. Brilliant stuff. So I'm going to post it on Instagram because I met a lot of these people at the dowsing ceremony, the dowsing convention. And I thought, years ago I did a summer tour of all the plant-based meetups in all of New England. It was delicious. It was great. Potlucks. Okay, grounding liver 3. And kidney 1. So keep in touch, Catherine, about your rebound. That's a success. I've never heard anybody really having any needs. I know if I go airbound, because I can cheat, I have the bar. Yeah, that's not necessary. Orson Bean was into orgone and right? Really? Has anybody ever heard of Kate Bush? But I'm sure you heard of Donald Sutherland. They wrote a musical video together about Wilhelm Reich. It's amazing. So we're talking about all these technologies, and just as a quick recap, Tongren is about the transmission and sometimes the entanglement of biophotons. Simultaneous impact from me to you. It even freaked out Einstein. So yes, Kate Bush is great. She has a song she wrote, a tribute to Wilhelm Reich. And guess who starred in it? Donald Sutherland. It's crazy. When I found it, I was looking at Wilhelm Reich, and I found and Kate Bush. If nobody's ever listened to Kate Bush, She's great. Been a big fan of Kate Bush for many years. I think she's Canadian, actually. Canadian or British. I don't think she's American. So let's do a chi blast for everyone. She did it. I think she's the one who did the song Wuthering Heights, which was brilliant. She's pretty good. The video, you got to check. If you like Kate Bush, the song is great. If you like Wilhelm Reich or Donald Sutherland, check out that video. It's the story of the plight of Wilhelm Reich. So let's charge the batteries, all batteries to catch all conditions for everyone here tonight. Upper Dantian for the brain, Augustina. Circulation for Leonard. Eyes for everyone. Throat chakra for the throat and the eyes as well. Heart chakra for the breast, for the breathing, for the heart, for the spleen and the lymph, and for the lower dantian, for the stomach, the colon, the removal of the intestines, the lower nerves, the neuropathy. So I think this is a good way to charge the battery for everyone, catch everyone on the outtake. Bienvenue pour fromage. My accents. Je dois aller à la piscine immédiatement. Il fait chaud. I wish I knew French better. I love French. French is such a beautiful language. I think that language was invented to sound beautiful. Okay. And the healing tone. Yes, the healing tone. Thank you for joining. We have our Tongren and we have our Tongren amplifiers right behind us. And we have our healing tones. We have our intention. And all you great folks building our community. Blessings to all of you. You're doing great. We'll keep up the good work. And whatever I can do to help, keep in touch. Have a great day. Blessings and be kind to one another. And I'll see you next time.